What's going on, Huskillers? It is Dajaway here, and I've got another video in my Weapon Showcase series. And it's been out for a couple of weeks now, but I wanted to do something on the Bobcat. I got sort of distracted by all of the event stuff going on. I am power level 64, and I am in a level 40. I haven't leveled this that much. It's only 50, but as you can see, it does 11.5 on DPS. I've got a 21% fire rate on it, 15% damage. The element is physical. I don't really know what the impact is of that versus having an actual like damage element on it. And then plus 38% magazine size, which does come in handy. It is a little ammo heavy. So without further ado, I want to try and see. As you can see, it takes a lot of bullets to get down the Husky Husks. Once I get this thing up to 82, I expect it'll do a lot more damage. And I don't think the physical damage is really helping me out any. Mostly because I think that's more to do with how it kills structures, but I could be totally wrong. I don't really know what the physical damage does on it. It is cool though. I love the noise it makes. For those of you that have watched my videos before, you know that I am huge on gun noise, in video games especially. And this is a military weapon. We're sort of, I don't know if we're in the middle or towards the tail end. We're getting a bunch of the military style weapons, which is great. I absolutely love the military style weapons. I think it's perfect for the game. I think Epic has sort of put on the back burner a little bit of the crazy stuff. You know, they released the Tiny Instinct of Death, and they released the Obliterator, which is just absolutely almost ridiculous weapon. I did not mean to do that statement, but I did. And with the Bobcat, it really wasn't very difficult. Now, headshots do a fair amount more damage. Obviously, it's going to be between 30 and 50%, and I don't know exactly. I don't think it'll tell me. Maybe if I go over to it here. I don't like that it's only 50. I do actually have one that I could make it 56. That is a little bit higher DPS. I'm actually going to go ahead and make that so that we get a little bit better idea. At 25, this will do snaring a target by 30% for 6 seconds.
Ooh, it
and
just got lethal.
The main benefit to that is that I could then re-perk it so that I do extra damage to snared targets, snared or slowed or knocked down targets. So that'll be a huge DPS boost. In actuality, it won't register. So, you know, if it says that it's going to be 17,000 DPS, that's what it says. It's not going to change that. It's just going to change in the actual world. But this thing is cool looking, I have got to say. Like I said, the noise is cool. Its range is not great. If you're about mid-range, it'll do just fine. If you're close up, it does great. But if you are at longer ranges, that DPS, that damage that it does, really goes down. See if I can find a husk at distance to prove my point. I think I killed the ones that way. Silly Dale. Excuse me, silly Dajaway. Hello? 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 That would usually make sense. Angry. No? Nobody? Aha. No, they're not resting. These guys. And then you can see, and yeah, it takes a little bit, it takes a few more hits on the lobbers anyway. And quick, short bursts of fire make it relatively easy to get all your shots in. You don't have to just sit there and hold the trigger. And that's something with the automatic assault weapons that nobody seems to get. You can conserve ammo just as easily with automatic assault weapons as you can with semi-automatic assault weapons. Wow, my mouth just not working. I do apologize for that, my friends. So it's a great weapon. It is cool to... I like how small it is. Some of the weapons are just so ridiculously big, like it's silly. But you can see it doesn't take a lot of bullets, and as long as you have a decent ability to hold your aim through, you'll be just fine. Now these guys. See, at distance on a blaster, it's not terribly effective. He's going to start space. Yeah, if you guys are having trouble with blasters, and they start firing at you, just hit them in the face with something relatively powerful, and it sort of knocks them back so that they don't do too much damage to you. You have to be a little preemptive about it, but and like I said, I'm in a 40 and I'm 64, so none of these husks are going to be terribly difficult anyway, but I wanted to keep it sort of under level, and you can tell just by a couple of level ups, this 56 Bobcat is a lot better than the other one. I saw sleeping, didn't I? I did. Hello. Good. I'm not blind. I'm not imagining things. Fantastic. I'll tell the doctor in the morning. So, like I was saying, the Bobcat's an awesome weapon. If you haven't gotten it, I do recommend it, but what I recommend is leveling it up a bit before actually trying to use it. This blaster's not really going to be able to hit me. Oh dear. Get away from me. And short bursts, you know, oh my daily, I totally forgot about that. So short bursts at distance, if a lot of things are up close, just, man, to fire away. Oh, I'm not doing this mission, so that's actually kind of useless. Oh well. Fun to take those and get the nuts and bolts. Anyway, Bobcat, big thumbs up. Don't think it's going to replace my Siege Breaker at 82, but you never know. The rate of fire is just spectacular, so it might be something that if I throw another element on it, something that isn't physical, and once I switch it over to doing extra damage to slowed and snared targets, this thing's actually going to be kind of the beast. It's going to take me a minute to get there, just because I don't have all of the resources. I could have sworn in the patch notes they said they were going to refresh all of the perk ups in the store, but I think what they actually meant was that they were just getting rid of them. Alright, now let's see. So about half a clip for a mimic at 40. That's not terrible. Maybe stupid slowing fields. This is going to be horrible. Let's see. Hello. Boom. Dead. So anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this video. I hope this has helped you in deciding whether or not you should get the Bobcat. And like I said, I think you should. As always, leave a like on the video. Be sure to sub and bell the channel if you want all of my videos as soon as they come out. As always, again, I am Dajawe, D-A-J-A-W-E, and I am out.